everyone, and welcome to another reading vlog. I am actually so excited. I feel like I haven't done a reading vlog in so long, so I'm just really pumped to be doing this. I don't have a crazy amount of plans this weekend, which was by design. I'm doing a lot of stuff tomorrow, but tonight and Sunday I purposefully left to be free because I want to read as much as possible. Millie is, you know, getting her bowl. But I did want to show you what I plan on reading this weekend because I personally think it's very exciting. I'm currently reading a book that I love, and then I'm going to start a book that I also know I'm going to love. So I just feel like this is going to be primo reading for me this weekend, and I'm so excited. And I got myself reading snacks. But anyway, I'm going to jump into what I plan to read this weekend, so hold on. So these are my reading plans for the weekend. First and foremost, I want to finish my Plain Jane by Cynthia, Rody, Ashton, and Jody Meadows. I only have 150 pages left of this book. As you can see, I've already been reading it, and I have been loving it. This is a hilarious reimagining of Jane Eyre with kind of a supernatural twist, and it is just like everything I want. It's just so clever and funny, and it's like far enough from the truth, and the fact that they're like making it humorous, it just works so well, and I'm so pumped to finish this. I know I will fly through the last 150 pages of this, as I have been staying up late every night on accident reading this for the past few days just because I just cannot put it down. And then after that, Reaper at the gates. I'm so excited. This is out. I have it in my hands. I know I'm gonna fly through it. I know it's going to destroy me emotionally, but I'm so pumped to hopefully finish both of these books this weekend, including reading the entirety of A Reaper at the Gates. Oh, it's such a beautiful thing to see. I can't wait. But yeah, those are my reading plans. For now, in full transparency, I am starving. So I'm gonna heat up some fajitas that I made yesterday, and I'm gonna eat those and catch up on some reality TV, and then I will pop in when I start to read later tonight. But first I need to like chill. It's also so hot in Chicago, and I'm so hot because I walked home from work and I'm just like, oh, I need to sit and relax and eat some tacos before I can really think about reading. So there's that. Okay. Talk soon, guys. I just ate my fajitas so fast, I forgot to even show them off, but I'm currently watching Southern Charm. Such good television, but I also wanted to quickly do a haul. I bought two things, one of which is very seasonally appropriate, another one is not. First is this really cute daisy embroidered shirt from Madewell. I had a coupon, plus it was already on sale, so I got this for like $25, which I thought was a steal. But the thing that I think is kind of hilarious that I got is this incredible waffle knit cashmere jumper, and this is from Everlane, and I wanted this last season, like during the winter time, but it was expensive and they put it on sale for the summer. They have like 2 sales a year, and this one on sale, and I said, you know, I'm just gonna buy it because New York is cold too. New York's just as, well, not just as, but it's also cold, and I just think this is incredible. It's like a really good heavy knitted sweater, so this will be great for the winter. And I'm also, you know, this is what I've changed into OOTD casual style. Honestly, I ate those fajitas, but now I still want Cheetos, so I'm trash. Update. This happened. I ate the whole thing. My greatest weakness is 2 things: Flaming Hot Cheeto fries and any and all types of popcorn. Millie and I have just been watching all the reality TV, but I'm now gonna go into the bedroom and read. Reading is about to start. I've watched a lot of TV and I've eaten a lot of food, so it's time to read. Isn't that right, Miss Matilda? She's asleep. And then I think I might shower and face mask later as well. It's just gonna be a night of all of my favorite things, so reading to commence now. All right, I got my chill mix on and I'm about to start reading. Yay. It's only 8:30, so I feel like I can get this definitely finished tonight and hopefully start A Reaper at the Gates. Let's do it. Hello everyone. I'm checking in here to proudly say I finished my book. I just sat down and read the last 150 pages of My Plain Jane. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this is just such a fun reimagining of Jane Eyre. It is a story that definitely is taking a lot of liberties. In fact, one of my favorite elements about this book is that Charlotte Bronte is a main character and a perspective we read from. So the whole story is following her and Jane like going on this adventure, and she's also kind of like writing the story as she goes, but again, like obviously changing things, as if you've read Jane Eyre. These two books are nothing alike. This book, however, was hilarious, so much fun. I loved the supernatural twist that it has, and just like the humor of it. I actually thought the humor was even more effective in this version. It might be because I'm very familiar with what it is referencing. So there's like a lot of jokes like hinting at the original book, but also just like general pop culture jokes that were just like fit in so nicely. I also just like freaking loved it. It was so clever. I didn't see the like plot twist coming, and it was just like so much fun. Like the whole time I was reading this book, I just had like a big smile on my face because it's just thoughtful and clever and funny, and it's not a book that's taking itself too seriously, and it was just a great freaking time, and I really, really enjoyed it a lot. So 4 stars. And that means I've already read a book this weekend, which feels so good. Sometimes I fall down Netflix holes, and I didn't do that yet. So I've already finished a book, and I'm gonna start A Reaper at the Gates tonight, but I need to shower, to be totally transparent. So I'm gonna go and do that now. But then I might watch a bit of Netflix, like a bit, and then I'm gonna start Reaper at the Gates and try to read like 60 to 100 pages tonight, and that'd be like 250 pages read. First day out the gate, which I'm pretty happy with. So first book down, woo! So instead of starting like a whole show, I think I'm gonna start this explained show, and I think I'm gonna watch the K-pop episode. So it's like a Netflix show that has like really short episodes. They look to range to like 15 to 20 minutes, and they just like deep dive on like a topic that you might want to learn more about. And I'm gonna learn more about K-pop because I'm interested, so let's do this. Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry I didn't end up checking in last night. Hello, Millie. Because I fell asleep. I ended up reading, I want to say about 30 pages of A Reaper at the Gates. Already amazing, but I fell asleep. I am happy to say I woke up so wonderfully this morning. I woke up at like 7:30, and right now it's like 9:45, and I feel like I've already done so much today. I got coffee, I planned out all my videos, I've been watching the World Cup. See, World Cup. And I don't know, I just love waking up really early and having a very productive Saturday. I feel like if I would have told my high school self or even my college self that I was excited that I woke up at 7:30 in the morning, they would be disgusted with me. But as it stands, it's really a great thing now. Today, the weather in Chicago is apparently oppressively hot. I literally got a weather warning saying oppressive heat today. So I'm gonna try to stay inside for the most part, you know, like filming, reading. I do need to take some Instagrams outside, which we'll see, because it's gonna be so hot and so sunny, but we'll see how those turn out. And then I'm gonna be hanging out with my friend Kevin today. We're gonna go get sushi. I'm making him watch Paddington. It's great, and he's also gonna help me take some Instagram photos. So that's the plan. I'm gonna drink my coffee now, watch the World Cup. Iceland just tied Argentina in a match. That was unexpected. And I'm gonna read a bunch and film and do all the things. So goodbye. Hello everyone. I've changed and I just finished filming, which is so exciting. So I'm gonna edit now, probably order some food. I also need to edit some photos, and then I'm going to read and watch the World Cup. This is the US Open right now, but I'm about to change it to the World Cup, which just sounds like a really exciting and relaxing Saturday afternoon. It's like my favorite way to spend a weekend, to be completely honest with you. So I'm gonna get cracking on that so I can get finished and eat, because I'm so hungry. Everything is uploaded, and I was gonna order food, but I think I'm gonna venture outside because I want coffee, and I'm gonna get a salad because I ate all those Cheetos last night. I was like, maybe let's get a salad and a croissant. It's all about balance, people. Just a quick OOTD before I go. I'm wearing this really beautiful yellow tie waist blouse from Madewell, some Madewell jeans, and then my new Nisolo woven little slides, and I really like them. As you guys know, I'm obsessed with Nisolo, but yeah, this one I'm wearing today. Very bright. I feel like I don't own a lot of yellow, but I'm into it. Mission totally a success. I got this really yummy looking Mediterranean chopped salad and a large vanilla latte. They were out of croissants, which was a bit of a bummer, but we're gonna go, Kevin and I are gonna eat like unlimited sushi tonight. More room for that, I guess, you know? So, the salad had brown bits in it, like the lettuce was bad. This is what happens when you try to eat healthy. I should have just ordered the pizza like my initial plan was, but here I am about to get a bunch of goldfish to satiate my hunger until dinner tonight. Disappointing. I was like, I could have walked back and like got another one, but I was like, I already mixed it in like another bowl. It's too late. It was too late. And now I'm all comfortable. I am about to start reading, huzzah, and watch a little more soccer in the background, but mostly read and eat some goldfish, and then that's gonna be great. So I'll definitely check in after I get a few more pages under my belt of A Reaper at the Gates, and I'll let you guys know how I'm feeling. But 30 pages in, already loving it. So, hello everyone. I just wanted to check in as I have read a little over 100 pages of A Reaper at the Gates, and this book is just so good. Like, I knew it was gonna be really good, but it's so good. I'm just so happy it's one meeting and already exceeding my expectations. The thing about this series is it's like so intense, and Salva Tahir has done such a fantastic job making you unsure of how any of the characters can get out of the predicaments they're in. They just seem so impossible that it's almost overwhelming. The plots, the characters, this whole series is so intense, and every book just like ups the ante, and it's just so complex. Like, the character journeys in this series are just amazing. Like, you have sympathy and hatred and empathy for all the characters in this book. It's very confusing, and I'm loving it so far. Yeah, so I'm 140 pages into this book, and I have to stop reading soon because Kevin's about to come over, but then I'll probably try to read some more tonight, and I'll definitely be reading more tomorrow. I mean, this book is, how long is it? 450 pages, so I have about 300 pages left, and I mean, I flew through the first 140 pages, so I don't imagine this book is gonna take me very long to read at all. Oh, it's so good. I don't know how I'm gonna wait for the next one. Honestly, I'm already, you know, a book series is good when you're like a third of the way through, a fourth of the way through, and you're just thinking about how sad it's gonna be when it's over, and you have to wait again. I didn't even have to wait this long for A Reaper at the Gates. I don't know how I'm gonna wait a whole year. Hi everyone, just thought I would check in. Kevin's here. Say hi, Kevin.
Hey.
And there's Kevin. He has blue hair now. I don't think you can tell. But he helped me shoot a bunch of Instagram photos today, so true shout out to Kevin. And now we're gonna watch this horrible British Netflix show, which is honestly like so misogynistic and sexist, right?
Terrible.
Like, I was like, oh, maybe it's like uplifting like all the other British shows I've been watching, and it's really just like,
It's like the complete opposite.
it's the opposite. They like get this person and they just have the public rate them on a scale of attractiveness from 1 to 10. They don't dig into any of their like image, like if they have like personal image issues or anything, they just like make them over, rate them, and then have the public rate them again. I'm like, and then every man always goes, oh, she looks so much more natural now.
Glitter eyeshadow.
Glitter eyeshadow. Anyway, so that's what we're watching. It's like a love-hate watch situation. And then we're gonna get sushi. So that's my plan for tonight. It's time for Paddington. Please don't ask me how many times I've seen this movie. It's too many times to count. It's the greatest movie of all time, so it's fine. It's casual. Hi everyone, it is post sushi and post Paddington. I feel like it is my job as a human being to get as many people as possible to watch Paddington if they've never seen it. So you're welcome, Kevin, for having watched it. Oh, hi, Millie. Thanks for making an appearance. She really has no respect for when I'm filming. Anyway, it is now later. I am about to go to bed, but I wanted to get a little more reading of A Reaper at the Gates in before I did so. Millie is already completely now asleep after disrupting me. So much sass. But I'm gonna try to maybe read like another 30 or 40 pages of this, and then I'm definitely just gonna immediately fall asleep. So I wanna wake up tomorrow and watch the Germany-Mexico game. I'm getting real into the World Cup. I don't know, it's just exciting. I love like international sports. Anyway, so I'm gonna do this now. Obviously loving A Reaper at the Gates as it stands, and I'm trying to get to page, you know, almost 200 today, and then I'll finish it tomorrow. Whoop, okay, well, I'm gonna read now. Good night, everyone. Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm here with Mountain Goat Matilda, and it is like 8:45 in the morning. I am up, obviously, and I'm about to watch the Germany-Mexico soccer game, but I first wanted to talk about what I read last night. So I successfully read 40 more pages before falling asleep, which honestly I have to say I'm pretty proud of, because I am, because generally speaking at nighttime, when I'm even slightly tired and I start to read, I immediately just fall asleep in bed with all my lights on and the book on me. But I was able to read 40 pages before the power of sleep completely overtook me. And I just have to keep repeating myself like a broken record. This book is incredible. The stakes, the ante, the characters. I have no idea how anyone's gonna get out of anything, which is always like a good and terrifying feeling to have. It's like, I can't possibly guess where the plot's going, but like I'm so stressed for all my favorite characters because I don't know where the plot's going. But yeah, right now I'm gonna again put on the soccer game. I'm gonna edit some photos for a little while because I am very behind on that. I haven't even really edited the photos I took in New York. So I'm gonna work on that, and then I'm gonna read, and then head to the grocery store later and then read some more. Apparently today it's like supposed to be another oppressive heat day, which I'm pretty sure anyone who lives in Houston, Texas, or Texas, but especially Houston, because it's apparently very humid here on top of it all, would be like, what is this? April? But it is quite warm out today. There's no denying that. And so I just feel like stay inside, read, make some food later for dinner. It's gonna be a great day. Momentary break to pick up some coffee. So excited about this. I needed to quickly check in because I've been meaning to read while watching this soccer game, but I've just really gotten very invested in the soccer game. So no reading has happened. So at the end of this game, I am gonna go to the grocery store and then I'll start reading. But I'm so into this Germany-Mexico game. It's like so fast-paced, I can't not pay attention. So I just wanted to give you an update to let you know that international soccer has taken my heart and I'm fully, officially invested into the World Cup. It's so fun. Hello everyone, it is a few hours later. I've had lunch, I have been sitting here, and I have been reading. Yes, I have an update. I have read almost 200 pages of A Reaper at the Gate since I've been sitting here, and I am feeling so many emotions. Obviously I'm not at the end. I have about 130 pages left of this book. I'm at the point in the novel, or like, you know, in most books where you're getting close to the end, where everything is starting to gear up. And this novel has just kept me on the edge of my seat in so much anticipation this entire time. Like, Sabbatahir has been dropping kernels of reveals and truths throughout the story, but this whole time you just have this like foreboding sense of you're missing something and you're not getting the full story, and yet try as you might, like you're trying to figure it out. I mean, well, speaking for myself, I have not been able to figure it out, but I just have this sense of not knowing 100% like everyone's actions. This is obviously done purposefully because I just feel like at the end of this book, we're gonna be left with something that's just gonna blow my mind. It's just gonna completely ruin me, and I'm just trying to mentally prepare myself for it right now. But it's so hard, and I just can't put this book down. It's so good. I'm on page 320 of 450, so things are cracking along. I'm reading this book so quickly. I'm gonna be so sad when it's over. I have to say my favorite character perspective to reading this book is definitely Helen's. I just love her, and watching Helen come toe to toe with like her greatest adversaries and seeing her try to outsmart and play in this incredibly volatile and violent political game, it's just a lot. Giving me a lot of feelings. Anyway, this book's incredible. I have 120 pages left, 130 pages left. I don't remember. I'm gonna finish it tonight, but I need a break mentally. I'm gonna make curry tonight, which I'm really excited about, and then Clay and I are gonna watch Staircase. No, Clay's not here, but we do this thing where we watch Netflix and like a show at the same time, and right now we're watching Staircase, and we either like sit on the phone with each other or we like text each other throughout the whole thing. It is what I call a long distance Netflix date, people. But yeah, Staircase, we're on episode 9. That's also so good. It makes me cry and it's so great. I don't know what we're gonna watch next, but we're gonna finish Staircase first. We're pretty pumped about it. But yeah, okay. I am gonna sit here and digest this book for a second, maybe watch some Bravo, and then I'll pick it back up, and then I'm gonna start dinner. I'm finishing it tonight though. There's no question about it. There's no question about it. And then maybe I'll start Save the Date immediately because I feel like my emotions at the end of this book are gonna be destroyed and I'm gonna need something lighthearted, and I feel like Morgan Matson is going to be the cure for that. And then I'll have 4 books into this month, starting my 5th, and it's June 15th today? 16th? I don't even know, but I'm happy about it. Okay, time for Bravo. Hi guys, some time has passed and I have been cleaning out my closet. Generally speaking, I mean, obviously I'm moving to New York. We're gonna have a lot less closet space in New York, and I have a lot of clothes, so I'm trying to be super vicious. And I find personally the easiest way to be super vicious if you do it in rounds. Like round 1, you get the obvious stuff, stained things you haven't worn in a couple years, and then round 2 will be next weekend where I make the harder decisions and I'll try more things on. But I've made some pretty good progress. I have Teen Mom on to cheer me on, but look, it's like a lot of stuff. And I'm so sad about this. That is a beautiful wool camel sweater from Madewell that I shrunk the heck out of. I like was putting it away and I was like, these arms look really short. And then I looked at the label, it was like dry clean only. It could fit a baby now. It could fit a very well-dressed baby, or maybe a pug. Do you want it, Millie? I'm gonna get back to it. I need to clean like other things around the apartment. For the most part, I'm pretty happy. I've probably cleaned out like 100 hangers, so mission accomplished. I've officially finished, well, my round 1 of cleaning out my apartment. And now I think I'm gonna make dinner, which is that vegetable curry I mentioned. I'm gonna make like a spicy, vegetable only red curry. I'm just kind of trying to make it up as I go, but I'll show you as we go along. I'm also gonna put Teen Mom on, so there will probably be no sound or just clips because you probably don't wanna hear the antics of Teen Mom for an extended period of time. A little progress shot. I'm working on chopping up vegetables. I just have my broccoli left. I have my potatoes steaming, which I'll eventually put in the curry. I have my rice cooking. Things are happening. I'm so hungry. I'm so excited. Cook your veg and literally stir in a mountain of garlic and ginger. Then you stir in coconut milk and water. Bring to a simmer. Throw some sriracha in here. Rice wine vinegar. Maybe some soy sauce. I think she's looking pretty good. And it's done. It's so hot. Ignore my super messy stove. I'm a really messy cook, but I'll clean it up after. But yeah, it's done. It's still boiling because, you know, that's what happens. It doesn't immediately cool down. So I'm gonna pour this into my bowl of rice and wait 25 years for it to be edible and not burn every fiber of my mouth. Dinner has been consumed, and I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with how it turned out. I've moved into the bedroom because Clay and I are gonna watch some Staircase here in a minute once he gets back from working, and then I'm gonna finish this tonight. I have 100 pages left. I read another 40 pages after I eat dinner. It's so good. I don't know how many more times I can say it and how many different ways I can say it. It's also the 3rd book of the series, which makes it very hard to talk about. But I love this book so freaking much. But Staircase. We're almost done with the series, and we're trying to decide what to watch next. We're thinking about perhaps catching up on Westworld, or finishing The Crown, or starting something new. If you guys have any opinions on that, let me know down below, or if we're missing something we should see. But anyway, time to watch Staircase, and I will talk to you guys after we probably watch a couple episodes. We'll probably watch 2. I might have to stop Clay at 2 because I need to finish A Reaper at the Gates. But I have a feeling he's gonna try to make me watch 3. But we'll see what happens. Staircase is on. Now Clay and I are texting. I'm watching. Before starting the show, Clay and I agreed we just watched 2 episodes. We're both like, we both have other things we need to do tonight. Just 2 episodes. When we finish the 2nd episode and we're at like a pivotal, emotional part of the show, and Clay just texts me, 1 more LOL, and I go, yeah. So here it is, 11 p.m. at night. I haven't finished Reaper at the Gates, but I'm gonna watch more Netflix. This is like the millennial story of our lifetime, just constantly watching Netflix. I will read some more Reaper at the Gates. I might not finish it tonight, but then like, you never know. I only have 100 pages left. Even if I don't finish it, I'm still very proud of myself because I read most likely 400 pages of that book if I don't finish it, plus 150 pages of another book. I couldn't have anticipated falling headfirst in this Netflix show, or the World Cup. They've taken over my life in ways I wasn't anticipating. But also, if you haven't seen Staircase, my God, it is so good. It's like Making a Murderer-esque, but more family-centered and more like emotional. We've cried a lot. Anyway, time to watch one more episode. All right. No longer watching Staircase. It's late at night. But gosh darn it, I'm gonna read more of Reaper at the Gates. Yeah, I'm like in a lot of emotional turmoil from Staircase, and I feel like I'm gonna be in even more emotional turmoil of Reaper at the Gates, and I just hope I can sleep at all tonight, because I feel like I'm just gonna be one emotional mess. But honestly, what's new? That's kind of like my continuous life state. But okay, I'm gonna try to read. I have not very much of this book left, and I have faith in myself that I can get very close to done, if not done, tonight. But I'm gonna stop talking and get to work because I've got work to do. I've got work to do. Hi guys, it's Reagan, and it is the next day, as these vlogs always tend to end. I wanted to check in to recap the entirety of this vlog because I honestly feel very, very happy about it. I left you guys last night as I was reading Reaper at the Gates. I ultimately was unable to finish it last night. I have 50 pages left, and I 100% blamed Clay for making me watch Staircase until the wee hours of the morning. So again, I have to say I'm really happy with my overall reading for this weekend. I read about 550 pages, maybe a little more than that, which I personally think is really, really good. And I got kind of my life together around my apartment, though it's already, I feel like, falling into disarray, but that's besides the point. But to recap everything I read, to start out the weekend, I finished My Plain Jane by Cynthia, Rody, Ashton, and Jody Meadows. This book was hilarious. I loved it. It is a comical and magical retelling of Jane Eyre. I read the final 150 pages, and this book is just so effective in what it's trying to do. It's lighthearted, it's fun, it doesn't take itself too seriously, and I feel like it diverges enough from the original storyline that its liberties it takes don't bug me as a lover of Jane Eyre. In fact, it just makes it even more fun. And it has a lot of nods to the original story. And I'd have to say my favorite element of this is that Charlotte Bronte is a main character in this book, and I feel like it adds a really creative and fun element to this. I flew through this story. It just I had a smile on my face the entire time reading it, and I read the last 150 pages in like one sitting. It was so much fun, which really prepped me for the utter despair that a Reaper at the Gates then served up. Yes, I ultimately ended up reading 400 of the 450 pages of this book this weekend. Was not able to finish it again because Clay bothered me. What a jerk. But I am planning on finishing it tonight. This is the third book to the Ember series, and it's so good. As I've alluded to, I feel like many times throughout this vlog, it's difficult to talk about a third book in a series and express it in words without being spoilery, but I mean, this book was absolutely incredible. The third book was next level. Obviously, I'm not done with it yet, and I feel like it has much more heartbreak to serve, but I just feel like Sabaa Tahir has created such a fantastic plot, wonderful characters, and arcs that you're following that are just like so dynamic and multi-dimensional. I mean, what these characters are going through and the choices they have to make are not easy. There's no this path or this path. Honestly, I'm really at the point of this book that I don't know who or what is the right decision and what people need to do. All I know is that I'm here to try to help them feel better at the end of it. This book is like heart-wrenching, and the combat and the politics and the character dynamics are just like next level. It's so good. I can't pick a favorite book in the series, especially because I've read them all so close together. They feel like one big book. But I have nothing but positive things to say about the Reaper at the Gates. So yeah, if you haven't read it, if you haven't read An Ember in the Ashes yet, please do. Roman-centered fantasy, lots of combat, but incredible characters, motivations that I'm still trying to decipher and figure out why people are doing what they're doing, but like in a good way, in a way that you're like, I feel like there's something more to this character and I just can't figure it out. You constantly feel like you're second guessing yourself and being fooled by characters' motivations. It's just so good. But yeah, so again, like I said, read about 550 pages this weekend, which I'm really happy about, and I'm happy with that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog, and I will see you guys soon with another one soon. Bye.